Yo, what's going on, and welcome back to some Duel Links as we continue our road from Rookie to KOG. And today we are continuing to use our Crystron deck. We will probably be using this for a while unless something new comes out or I want to go back to Lunalights. Honestly, there's not a whole lot of decks that I want to play right now except like this one, Ritual Beasts, and maybe Lunalights as well. But we're going to keep playing this one because we still have some learning to do and we still got some room to climb the ladder. We are getting close to Legend now. But then we gotta fight our way through Legend. But let's see if we can actually have a better showing today. Last time we struggled in a few duels, picking wrong cards and stuff. What are you playing against? Power of Dark? Probably Dark Magicians. Could be, oh, it's probably just Dark Magicians. People started running Power of Dark to help against Dark Lords because it increases spellcaster attack, but it decreases fairies. All the Dark Lords are fairies. Alright, so he did nothing. So if we just go ahead Cosmic Cyclone him, do we know how to win like this? How do we win? Because if we summon Scrap Recycler, I'm trying to think how the heck I do this. I actually don't know the answer. I don't know a combo to win off of this. Let's go ahead, drop this Fern. We'll pop himself. What do we want to add? Rosenix is high attack, but it summons in defense. So it could just be a Smiger here. And then if we activate our this Fern, I was gonna grab us Turtle. And then we can activate our skill. Drop the Turtle, put Ruby Carbuncle down. Now, unfortunately, we don't have a great summon target. So I think we just get rid of the Scrap Recycler for now. Summon ourselves a Citri. Yeah, I don't know. I would need more information as to how I actually pull that off here. What can we activate? Turtle. Doesn't help us at the moment, so we'll poke for 500 with Citri. That way we won't... Well, I guess we already know what his skill is, so we don't need to worry about it. How do you lethal someone on an open field with Crystrons? Especially turn 1. You probably have to make... He's ending? Hold on a second. Do I just go Amatrix immediately? It feels like I should probably just go Amatrix. I could go Samurai Destroyer. Samurai Destroyer is probably better. Then give me this guy. Those get banished, but we can resummon the Sulfaneer with Impact now. Oh, so that does continue his main phase, I think. He's gonna end his turn. Does he have stuff, or what's the play here? I could go Smiger into Amatrix. Or I could just go Powered in Zektron. but I could do it by popping the Ruby Carbuncle. I just want enough to be able to get lethal, like surprise him with a lethal. Because this is powered in Zektron here. And then if this isn't enough, we can impact, because you can summon, yeah, we can summon it in any position. So then we'll go powered in Zektron. Apparently he's just got nothing, so it doesn't matter. But we still had Sulfaneer, so if he didn't negate the powered in Zektron, first of all, he wasn't going to be able to negate the Samurai Destroyer, which is why we attacked in that order. And then if he did negate the powered in Zektron with something that wasn't a Kiteroid, then we could have summoned Sulfaneer and gone for lethal. There's got to be a play. I'm sure it probably involves summoning or using both Transcendent Crystal procs. There's got to be a turn 1 lethal play for Crystons. I'm just not aware of it. Alright, what are we looking at here? We could easily just make a single Fist Fern play. Fire formation? I don't know what you do. In addition to your normal summon. So he's got 2 normal summons this turn. Okay, he's got lots of summons. What's going on? Oh. I see. I don't know what you do. I don't know what any of these cards do. They seem to just like search and special summon each other and not actually do much else. Like, I feel like there's nothing here that I'm afraid of at the moment. What does that do? Target 1 Beast Warrior, it gains 700 attack. So we would love to Quarion right now. How do we Quarion? Well, we start off with Transcendent Crystals. Drop Sulfaneer. Put Ruby Carbuncle out. Now, we activate Sulfaneer's effect on this Fern. And then Sulfaneer's gonna pop himself. Yep. And then we can just go... If we summon it doesn't matter which tuner we summon here, but as long as we summon a tuner, we can Quarion. And the question is can we somehow lethal him? If we summon Turtle... Yeah, we can lethal with Turtle. So we summon Turtle here. Oh no, we can't activate both of Turtle's effects. Dang it. We can still make Quarion, but we just can't use both of Turtle's effects. So we'll summon a Rion here. Now let's go ahead and activate this for now, get us a Smiger for next turn, I think. We have to keep waiting on this guy, it's real annoying. We could also just use the Smiger right now. And that'll let us search an impact next turn, and we can save the Rosenix. So we just pop Turtle here. Did we have a way to get Turtle into the graveyard? If we had searched Turtle with this Fern, and then summon Smiger with... Nah, I don't think it works. We should think about the play that we're doing right now and not a different play. Alright, so now we just Quarion. He's only got one card in his hand, and I'm pretty sure we know what it is. It's that one monster. I don't know what the monster does, but... So, make sure we pick things on the field. And we know that his trap card only increases the attack of monsters. Alright. So we made the play. Now, if we think about it, we could have searched Turtle with this Fern. And then, no, we couldn't Transcendent Crystals again. Our mistake was using Transcendent Crystals. We should have just not used it yet and waited for the Turtle in our hand. So he probably thinks I have a Treacherous Trap Hole right now. In which case I should have just activated immediately, but... What do you do? So we can easily just World Legacy Clash him. This guy's doing a whole lot of special summoning. I just don't get what his deck is supposed to accomplish. Because he summons a whole bunch of monsters, but none of them are that big. And none of them have destroy effects. Your opponent cannot activate targeted card in response. Well, that's bad. I should have activated this in response. Oof. Is this permanent? Okay, now we got a problem. I see now. This is an issue. So yeah, we should have activated that the second he put this fire formation down. I didn't know what it did, and I was just trying to get him to actually play. So we'll activate Quarion. We'll use it to summon his fire formation, I suppose. Which should mean that we still just have lethal. Oh, he just scooped. Yeah, we could have just attacked over his tuner, dude. I guess he didn't read all of Quarion's effect, that we get to just special summon something. Because there was no way he had lethal there. But yeah, the correct play when he sent out that Gyoku or whatever card it is, we just activate World Legacy Clash immediately, I think, on his fire formation, and then it loses 3,000 attack. Is that how that works? Yeah, loses attack equal to that, so then even when he gains more attack, he's not gaining anything until he gets above 3,000. Because it's just like his number minus Quarion, which is 3,000. So if it would bring him to 0, obviously he can't go negative. But he went to 3,500, which would mean that he'd just be at 500. Alright, we have Lance. What are we looking for as a play here? Kind of depends on what we draw. But if we can Transcendent Crystals out this Fern, I have no idea what this man is playing. So we got a Citry. I feel like we should just Transcendent Crystals this Fern to search for Sulfenir. And we can activate this, give me Sulfenir. Do I want to just drop a Smiger in the graveyard here? Nah, I think the play here is drop the Rion in the graveyard for next turn. Activate Sulfenir's effect to summon a Smiger. Is that what we want? Or a Turtle. Actually, I think the play is Turtle for next turn. Alright, we're currently waiting. So my plan here is go Turtle pop himself. Okay. Did he DC? I guess he DC'd. Turtle was gonna pop himself, summon Citry, and then we were just gonna end like that. And then next turn we'd have Turtle effect. We'd have Smiger if we wanted it. If we use Transcendent Crystals. We'd still have Sulfenir that we could use again. We could probably easily make Aquarion next turn. Which actually I probably could have made Aquarion that turn. So this is probably Lunalights. But yeah, I could have made Aquarion that turn if I had just summoned the Smiger, right? Because I hadn't used my normal summon. So we'll activate Scrap Recycler here. And I've also heard the advice of you should turn off your toggle while it's your turn and you're making plays. So we'll send that Turtle. Sulfenir will pop himself. And then what do we want to summon here? I think probably this Fern. Because we already have an impact. So then we'll pop Scrap Recycler here. Give me a Citry. Then we'll set both of our cards. End our turn. So our opponent has Grit, which is why I think it's Lunalights. We're also staying in defense because of that. Now we do have a little bit of a problem against Saber Dancer. We kind of have to Black Rose the field to get past the Saber Dancer. Lunalight Fusion immediately. Let's hope it's Cat Dancer. It is Cat Dancer. Do we have a tuner in here? No. So we'll let him tribute his card. Should probably turn this on now. So he's now, right when he enters the battle phase, Does he get to declare his attack? How do you work? Spell and traps cannot be activated. Alright, so it is the battle phase. We will now activate. Summon Scrap Recycler. And then we'll summon Amatrix. Scrap Recycler missed the timing. Okay, so how are we gonna do this now? We drew Tortoise, which is pretty much the worst case scenario. Turn off our toggle. I can't really do anything with Tortoise. That sucks. We just needed like any Crystron card here. Well, what other play can we make? We can make a Samurai Destroyer, which is good enough. So we'll have to go for that. And we'll save Black Rose for Saber Dancer. Samurai Destroyer will be able to kill here. Because he negates the Cat Dancer's effect, and its effect would save it from being destroyed by battle. But now we know he has another Lunalight fusion, so he could go Saber Dancer here, I think. Now there is one really good thing about Samurai Destroyer against Lunalights that this guy might not be aware of. And that is if he makes his Saber Dancer here, and his Saber Dancer has 4,000 attack and my Samurai Destroyer has 0 attack, his Saber Dancer's attack will go down to 3,000 as it attacks the Samurai Destroyer, because its effects will be negated. And then what are we looking at here? We get to summon one machine. We want a Black Rose next turn. Oh! Wait, do I not get... I just don't get the Samurai Destroyer effect? I thought I still got the Samurai Destroyer effect, even if my toggle was off. That is redonkulous. We can still make Black Rose though, right? Because I can summon the Citri from here. I really thought I could just summon Amatrix there and be fine. So, we have to activate stuff. Oh, we got all kinds of plays. First of all, give me Rosenix. Now let's activate Sulfaneer. I honestly should have grabbed a Smiger. And I'm gonna pop my Lance here. We're gonna activate this, summon the Citri. Oh, we're running out of time. Oh boy. Black Rose the field. Yep. And then we will summon Rosenix. We'll activate Rosenix's effect. Pop itself. Grab a Rion. And then we'll end our turn. So now we have powered in Zektron. And all he has in his hand is a Lunalight Fusion. Jesus Christ. Alright, what can I activate here? That's not really enough. I feel like we can't do anything at the moment. We could have powered in Zektron right there. But if he already has a Lunalight in his hand, then that means he could summon another Saber Dancer. We need to be able to lethal through Grit. We don't have any... We're not getting any Cristrons at the moment. And I don't have a Thisfern. Dang it. If we get a Crystron, then we can summon our Sulfaneer, and then we can make some more plays happen. But we're grabbing all of our non-Cristrons. So we just need to be able to kill through Grit. It's the only thing here. Unfortunately, if he summons another Saber Dancer, we might have a problem. Because we have to Amatrix it. And then Quarion to attack over it. And I don't know if I have enough time to actually make that play. That's still not a strong card. Are you kidding me? We could set it. We need a Crystron monster. We don't have any more impacts in our deck anyways. I'm also gaining us a little bit of time by trying to end our turn quickly. So he's going for Neos Fusion now? That's rough. I don't want to deal with that. But we can query on a Neos Fusion. Or Brave Neos. He sent Bird? He keeps using that. I don't think he understands that I'm activating monster effects. I'm not. I should have done the Thisfern. The Thisfern would have been useful back in our deck. Instead of the Scrap Recycler. So there's at least a Crystron. So now we can activate. Drop the Rion. Need to turn this off. He's gonna pop himself. Shoot. What do we still have? We have 2 Rions, which means we need a Smiger here. So he'll summon Rion. We'll activate this. Summon Thisfern. Activate Thisfern's effect. Pop himself. Summon Rion. Now we can summon Quarion. Faster. I don't think I have enough time. Oh! I ran out of time. Gosh dang it! We had the plays. It just takes so long to make all the Crystron plays. Ah. Dang it. It was so close. Now what was gonna happen there, we knew he had one more Lunalight fusion in his hand. So he needed to draw another Lunalight to be able to make a play on our Quarion. I think we would have lost anyways. Because I had no follow-up to the Quarion. There was no way I could get through Grit because we didn't have another Crystron, so we couldn't use our turtle in the graveyard to actually summon anything. And our normal summon wasn't going to be enough. So I think we actually lost anyways, assuming that he draws a Lunalight monster there. And that he has another Fox in his deck, which he probably does. So I'm pretty sure we lost that one. Either way. Unfortunate. We need to get through our plays faster so then we can make a second play later on in the duel. This will be the last one though. I don't want to end on a loss, but that last one was pretty close. We got something. If we Transcendent Crystals, then we got a turtle active immediately. Hopefully we draw a Crystron. Scrap Recycler is probably good enough. Turn off. Give me Sulfineer. Sulfineer, activate. Send the turtle. Do I want to just go Quarion here, or do I play safer? I feel like I play a little safer. Because I don't have a big enough monster in my hand to actually win the game. I'd need one more monster. Go ahead, give me a Citry. And we'll set the Lance. We'll leave the Cyclone up. Or should we put the Cyclone down? We should probably put the Cyclone down. Because we already have cards on the field. The reason you usually leave the Cyclone in your hand is because you have no cards on the field when your turn starts. And that way, if he has a card that you can activate to destroy something you have in response, he has nothing to actually target. So you get a free Cosmic Cyclone. He's playing Mermail? We should probably just keep our toggle off more often. I don't know what you do. I'm not sure how that happened, but okay. Good thing he didn't pop the Citry then, because I had my toggle off. So we'll just go ahead, Amatrix here. We didn't actually need to flip them. Alright, so what's our play now? We have a Crystron Impact. Should we just Quarion? Oof. I wish we had a Thisfern right now. Thisfern makes this play really easy. I think we keep the Citry in hand. Turn this off. Which one do we summon? Because we got a Smiger in the grave that we can use, so we might as well up Thisfern. And then Thisfern will activate his effect, pop Amatrix. He'll summon a Rion. And then we'll activate Amatrix's effect to summon Smiger. And then Smiger will pop himself to summon another Rion. Now we can Quarion. I'm trying to think. I think we just summon this Citry. And that way we have a pretty good defensive play. But we're not going to have lethal. So if this Fern can search us anything that we need next turn, we should be fairly safe here. Again though, we do only have 60 seconds left. We managed to use... because I think you start with 200 seconds, not 180 like I thought it was. We managed to use 140 already. I don't know what that guy does. Can discard special stuff. Okay. I just don't know what any of these cards do. You contribute one face up, make a second attack. I mean, we could just Amatrix him. Okay, so he's going for 2 attacks this turn, I suppose. So we'll just activate Citry's effect. Citry will go with... we need this for our next turn, so Smiger. Summon another Amatrix. That should be about it. Shadow Imprisoning Mirror, they're not darks. Probably want to use this Fern. What are we even searching here? Probably a Rosenix. And then we can go ahead and go to battle here. Whoop. Alrighty. Does he have something? I really should have turned off my toggle on my turn again. We need to get better about that. If we're going to play a deck like this that has a lot of triggers and stuff, on my turn to save time, we need to just turn off toggle always. Unless I need to use a card for some reason. We've got to be getting close to Legend. Like 1 or 2 games away, maybe? But I think that is going to do it for this one. We did okay today, just 1 loss. And it was a loss that I misplayed somewhere. I'd have to take a closer look. The thing about Cristrons is you have so many options that there's like, and it's all like branching options. So if you make a mistake early on, it can ruin the game for you later on as well. Just because you sent one wrong thing to the graveyard, or you didn't send the right thing, or you didn't search the right thing, stuff like that. So this deck is, you just gotta, eventually we'll start to understand more what we need. We did make one mistake with the Samurai Destroyer play against the Lunalights. I guess if we had not made that mistake, where our toggle was off when I thought it wasn't, we would have just been able to immediately summon Sulfineer, go Black Rose, and then make a follow-up by resummoning Sulfineer. So maybe that's where our big error was, just not using Samurai Destroyer's effect. I think that might have been it. But either way, that's going to do it for this one. Hopefully you enjoyed. Hopefully you're liking Cristrons as much as I am. And either way, hopefully you enjoyed this one, and I'll see you next time.